Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today we're going to be making my version of my roast beef po' boy. It's exciting. I have this extra roast beef that I need to use. I need to make some hash for the week, so we have eggs and hash. I need to make some po' boys tonight, and that'll get rid of my bag of beef from Christmas. I'm excited. Or before Christmas, we had a roast. I had made a roast in the crock pot, and it just turned out delicious. So I always, save, meal prep. So I have dinners when it's a busy day and we're busy running around. I still want us to have better food than me running and getting us something to eat. It's controlling what I eat better. So we're going to do our po' boy sandwiches. Right now I took my beautiful baguette, and it is a French baguette, and I went ahead, I cut it in 3 pieces. I'm only making 2 sandwiches today. I'm gonna make one for you in the camera, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make one after I go off camera, just so we could have a real fast snack for lunch. So just got this beautiful garlic spread going on there. I'm gonna get this on there, and then I'm gonna pop these in the oven, get this bread nice and toasted with this beautiful garlic spread. And then what we'll do is we're going to come back and we're going to assemble some sandwiches. In the interim, I'm going to go ahead and get, I got the tomato slice. I'm going to cut up the lettuce, and I'm going to do some pickle. And I've got some Tony Cacciatore with my mayos to dress it. And I've got the stuff that I call meat jelly. I have the meat jelly. I have it warming here. I'm going to toss this meat into there when we get back, and we're going to make a sandwich. We'll be back. Okay. I just got our beautiful bread out of the oven, nice and toasted with the garlic on it. Oh my gosh, delicious. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take our meat out of our jus here. Our what I call meat jelly. So this is my roast. And when I do roast, crock pot them, I let them cool overnight, and I then cut them the next day. Because I do not like when the roast is shredded, to be honest. There's only a couple things I really like shredded. And so, like, normally when I make carnitas, I can shred them, no problem. But, or if I make barbecue pulled pork, I can shred it, no problem. But otherwise, I don't like beef shredded. I don't even like pork shredded, to be honest, too much. I prefer to have it sliced or cubed. So that's how I do mine. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I left mine like this. When we go to make our sandwich, it's gonna be delish. But I left it like that. But I'm gonna move this over. So remember, I took my bread. So your baguettes, if you're not one that likes a tough bread, I would not use a baguette. Or I would use, because I used a French baguette. Usually a French baguette is not as tough. But let me give you a shout to a store. I mean, Save Mart has really good breads all the time. Where I go, usually Winco has good breads. But where I found the best baguettes, and especially a French baguette, is actually Whole Foods, to be honest. Well, I'm going to slather this in nice mayo. Remember, I've got the garlic spread underneath. So it's going to give it an additional delish taste. I'm going to put a lot of mayo here. If you don't like mayo, put what you want on there. It's anything you want. I believe you make your sandwiches any way you want. I'm just doing a rendition of a po' boy, a New Orleans po' boy, because we like that style. We like them. We like New Orleans. And so that's why we're doing ours this way. Plus, we like all our gumbo and stuff. Now, remember, guys, your Tony Cacciatore, your seasoning, can be salty, so you don't want to over salt. But everything needs a little bit of salt and pepper. This is just for a little zing. But if you're like me and you cook your meat flavorful already, watch your salt. Watch your salt intake. Okay, there's my top. So we're going to go like that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my meat on. Let me grab, and I'm going to keep mine, like I said, I'm going to keep mine like this. I'm going to keep mine this way. I want the fat content on it. I want everything. Because back in the day, po' boys were scraps back in the day. And that's how people really ate their sandwiches, and that's how they were able to get rid of all their scraps and not waste anything. What a cool idea. Back then, nobody was wasting anything. You know, a lot of foods back in the day were like that. Now, we like our sandwiches stacked. Now, it's really easy for you to take and shred your meat. Oops, that was crazy. Shred your meat. You can shred it. It's up to you. It's just what you prefer. This is what I prefer. And because I am the cook, my family actually prefers it this way. That's how they like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my tomato on here. And then I am going to get my pickle. Smudge pickle and tomato. These are fast sandwiches. This is a sandwich that you already have at your home that you don't have to go out and purchase. You have everything right here. Use a leftover. Use a leftover. And this is how we're going to do our sandwich. And then what you want to do, you know, this is why they wrap their po' boys. So you want to go ahead and you want to eat your po' boy just like that. Now I'm not going to take a bite out of this bad boy. I'm going to cut it and put it on my plate, and I want you guys to see it before I take a bite. But I'm going to take a bite of my extra meat that I have there. You know what I was looking for is my serrated knife, but it is in my water right now. So I have to get my other one. So I'm going to put it on just like that. And I'm going to take a bite of the meat, though. Let me move this stuff over. Get this out of my way. Remember, really easy. Lettuce, tomato, mayo, or whatever you prefer on your sandwich. A lot of people use mustard on their sandwich, which is fine. Whatever you like. Whatever you want to eat. This is just a sandwich that I made because I had everything. I had the extra beef. I had all the condiments here. So that's why I made this one. So let's go ahead and try this beef. I'm going to be bad too. I'm going to take a piece with fat on it and meat. I'm going to take this nice piece. It's got a little bit of fat, a little bit of meat. Fantastic. But it's not just all meat. It was my beautiful crock pot that made all this goodness here. This is my beautiful crock pot. So this is my roast beef sliced. Remember, if you want yours shredded like they do a lot of times with po' boys, just take your beef and just take it with your finger and shred it like that. Put your meat in the crock pot. I guarantee you guys, I got this beef when I showed you. I think I paid less than $5 for like 9 pounds of roast beef. It was on sale. I just walked into the store and bought it. This is why I say, get your crock pot out, look for good prices of meat. We made 5 dinners out of 9 pounds of meat, and we made big dinners so that we could make sandwiches for during the week. Just go looking for some deals. If you don't get a deal, just wait for it to go on sale. Beef is kind of still high right now because I believe Christmas, a lot of people eat beef, prime rib, things like that. I think it will drop. Right now, pork's a little cheap. Go ahead and make a pork po' boy. It doesn't have to be beef, and it doesn't have to be New Orleans style. It can be your style. Like, this is really Andrea's style. I ain't got that much style, but I got a little bit of style. If you like the content, if you please like, subscribe, and share, I'd be most grateful. I hope you enjoy your po' boy sandwich. Take care.